What the hell, Pamela? The boy's late for school. It's 8:37 and you're not even up yet. I am so sick of this. Oh, all you do is lay around this damn house. If you think... Are you serious? Woman, you need help.
Who is she?
Pamela, don't start.
Answer me! Who is this woman my husband finds more important than his own family?
Get dressed.
You vowed till death do us part. Or have you killed me already?
No, not this time. You will not blame your alcohol addiction on me. Your drinking is what caused you to lose your job, not me.
For a night of pleasure. Are we not worth more than that to you? You're breaking this family.
Don't you talk to me about breaking this family apart, okay? You forgot your own son's birthday last week. How's that for Mother of the Year? If it wasn't for me, the boy wouldn't have had a birthday party.
You don't get an applause for that. Half the time you're not here, and when you are, you're on that phone.
Our son needs a mother, not a damn drunk!
How dare you! I'm here for him when you haven't been. I go to his soccer games and his performances, and you're nowhere to be found. I might as well be a single mom.
I don't have to listen to this.
Can't always run from your responsibilities, Ryan. Congratulations.
What?
I know who she is. Your mistress. Carol. She's having your baby.
You have broken me all the way down upon my knees. You have broken me all the way down upon my knees.
Breaking me down, tell me just what to do now. Say it up how, it's gonna take me a while now. You're stacking on pounds, been there for so many rounds. Heart can't be found now, they see you breaking me. Up in this ring, steady fighting, leave me your ear like I'm Tyson. Hit me right now like you're Samuel, notes of an ear, call it Van Gogh. We were kazoo, we and banjo, tell me what all do we stand for? Winston to winning a couple of battles, but losing a grand war. I'm hearing my heart through the floor. I feel like I've been here before. You tore my organ apart. This is the tell to heart. I guess you could call it the secret. Giving me doses so lethal. You even shut up my ego. They say don't trust many people. Pretend that I'm fine when I'm broken. All of these words unspoken. Everyone's in on the laughter. Funny cause I ain't been joking. Wish we could talk in this moment, but we only been bad opponents. Stuck like a group of mad rodents. I love you, but when will you notice?
You have broken me all the way down upon my knees. You have broken me all the way
breaking me down, down. Tell me just what to do now, now. Say it up how, it's gonna take me a while now. You're stacking on pounds, been there for so many rounds. Heart can't be found now. They see you breaking me. Your lies are cancer. Bury the truth with answers. Slave to you master, needed you cast. But faking my smile while you hurting your laughter. Happily after, under the soil. Some people will never be loyal. I finding it true. People will hurt me, but never like you. Spinning around, nothing to do but be down. I'm smiling in faces, but this birdie is singing out loud from these cages. I'm banging my head, I tear out my heart and I rip up these pages. I might be crazy, tell me I'm not, well I am, well just maybe. Blood is thicker than water, maybe they got the wrong order. Maybe I'm just being sensitive. When you're broke, tell me what can you give? Smile to a frown, what can you do with a sad clown? Maybe J. Blige now, I'm going down.
You have broken me all the way down upon my knees. You have broken me all the way down upon my knees.
Happy birthday, dear Aaron. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish.
You have broken me all the way down upon my knees. You have broken me all the way down upon my knees.
Man, I'm tired of this. You keep it down, day in and day out. We out here sweating, barely breathing, then gotta go home to hardly a pot to piss in.
Hush up now.
Over 63 hours a week of hard labor in dangerous conditions. Then I gotta go home and split a can of beans on my wife and kids.
Oh, Russell, would you cut it out with all your complaining?
We should be complaining, Bernard. Tell me you ain't never wanted more than the hand you've been dealt. Ain't you tired?
Tired? What are you tired of working? Hell, we all tired. I got back pains, I got a splinter in my left hand to match the right. Hell,
You even think this is about work? We are hard-working people, Bernard. Always have been. Nah, work ain't the problem.
So what you talking about, living? Oh, don't you go starting all that crazy talk, Russell.
Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying I want to die. I just know we ain't got to live like this here. I want to enjoy life. I don't want to be worried about who gonna get laid off next week or where our next meal's coming from. There's got to be more to life than this. Don't you see it?
No, sir, I don't. Don't nobody want no darky getting ahead. Not now, not then, not never.
No,
Oh, damn it, Russell! Haven't you been paying attention? There's been mob lynchings every week. I take my chances on moving this here cargo.
So this is it? This is life?
Take a look. The land of the free. It wasn't exactly made for folks like us. So tell me, what good is change if all we're gonna do is talk about wanting it? Until then, we're gonna find ourselves on this same old river. So what you gonna be doing tomorrow?
Wake up in the morning and do it all over again.
Work my 9 to 5. Hustling. Bills ain't paid on time. I'm struggling. Work hard, give me mine. Just living, waiting to die. Oh, oh, oh. What's behind the sky? One day, maybe I can fly. Just to see the other side. Lord, give me peace of mind.
I'm tired of living, I'm certainly scared of dying. 9 to 5 to overtime, I'm simply too tired of trying. When bodies hit the concrete, I watch them pour the liquor. Since 1936, same flow, same river. I'm thinking we should stop and yield, cause freedom's more than escaping from a cotton field. And I ain't got my hands out, I'm just being real. They say a change is gonna come, but we've been waiting still.
Work my 9 to 5. Hustling. Bills ain't paid on time. I'm struggling. Work hard, give me mine. Just living, waiting to die. Oh, oh, oh. What's behind the sky? One day, maybe I can fly. Just to see the other side. Lord, give me peace of mind.
The last hired, the first fired, the Great Depression. Putting hungry lions in the cage, still ain't learned the lesson. Hood confessing, lab testing, yo, how we resting. Another system, another promise. Not sorry if I'm too honest. Our kids, I beg at Thomas, hoping they don't find us. Running from the world in the middle of the night. Escape the blight, which way was right? We're all native sons, rich or right. This just can't be life.
Work my 9 to 5. Bills ain't paid on time. I'm struggling. Work hard, give me mine. Just living, waiting to die. Oh, oh, oh. What's behind the sky? One day, maybe I can fly. Just to see the other side. Lord, give me peace of mind.
It's Nightmare on Elm Street, 1930s Hell Street. Freedom to Jim Crow, black man to death row. Living fast but dying slow. Who's writing history? Your hands, their hands, these hands. Whose land colonized and stolen? Who truth are you holding? Paul Rose in the boat still rolling on this same old river. We're all bitter, cut off our native tongues, native sons, remember? Just rolling on this same old river.
must know something, but don't say nothing. He just keeps rolling. He keeps on rolling along. I get weary and sick of trying. I'm tired of living and scared of dying, but old man River, he just keeps rolling on.
touch the village crystal.
Daisy, go home.
You can't do this. You don't need it. I think you're beautiful the way you are.
I never felt that way. This crystal will make me beautiful like all the other girls in the garden. They will know me by my beauty. I need you to promise me that you'll never say a word to anyone. Crystal of the great gladiolus garden village, hear me, your distant daughter Amaryllis. Honor my request to be made the most beautiful in the garden, a beauty greatly admired by all the land. I ask for the mighty powers of the garden to grant me everlasting beauty. How do I look?
You look the same to me.
Ugh, stupid crystal didn't work. Come on, let's go. All this talk for years about a crystal and it does nothing. All these years protecting a crystal, and for what? What? Ah! Oh my god, I'm turning into a flower!
I'm sorry, I think it's kind of funny.
What's wrong with it? This one looks strange too.
That's really dying, guys.
The village is dying.
Hey! Oh, sister, please. The village will die, oh. We die, oh.
Is the village dying?
The village is dying. Yes.
What's
The village is dying. What are we supposed to do?
What do we do?
The apples are dying.
What did you think about us? What do we do?
What? Can't you see him having a green life crisis?
I think there's a bigger problem.
Yes.
It is true.
What? No.
The land is suffering. How? No! A sudden drought. And difficult days lie ahead. But we must save what we can. Most importantly, we must stick together.
Yes.
I can't go back to the village like this. They'll know what I've done and ban me from the garden.
What are you going to do?
I must seek help from the ancestors. You stay home with Mom. Hello? Ancestors? Hear my voice!
Oh, look! A talking flower. How cute.
Move over, let me see. Ah, yes. Isn't it beautiful? How cute.
No, It's me, Amaryllis.
Duh. You're an Amaryllis flower. We can see that. But you do look part human. A new species!
No fools. It's Amaryllis, Garberda's daughter, from the Gladiolus Garden Village.
Yes, you know who I am.
Selfishly stole the land's crystal, caused her village great suffering, all so she could become beautiful.
And you also know what
So you're a thief. Must be from your side of the family.
My side, your side always had those sticky fingers. Do you remember how you became an ancestor?
We won't discuss that now. Plus, we don't want the audience to know about it.
The audience?
The audience? Ancestors. I came here because I believe there was a mistake in my wish.
You asked to be the most beautiful in the garden, and that is what you shall become. Isn't this what you wanted? Yet you're still not satisfied.
No, I'm turning into an actual flower. I didn't ask for this. I just want my life back.
Girl, don't we all? Being an ancestor ain't easy. You descendants are a handful. Well, a leafful in your case.
Wait. I got one. What do you call an Amaryllis that stands up for herself?
What?
A self-rising flower!
Amaryllis, your name means determination, beauty, and love. Yet you fail to see that within yourself. God created your beauty from your flaws. And until you learn to love all of you, you will always long to be someone else. Tomorrow, at dusk, you will become a full flower forevermore, unless you break the spell.
How do I break the spell?
I'm sorry, my dear, but that is something that you must learn on your own.
You touched the crystal.
You made us starve. Her.
You did this.
She's the one that
Why?
touched the crystal.
All her
You caused
food
this.
is dying.
Why?
Everything.
Why did you do this?
Why did you do it?
Oh, Amaryllis, you did it.
You were the one who did it.
Sorry, Mother, to disappoint you in the village. I let you all down. For my selfish act, I caused you all to suffer. For years, I struggled with my natural beauty. And tonight, I will no longer be human. To every man, woman, and child of the village, do not make the same mistake I made by trying to be something I wasn't designed to be. You do not need validation from man. Take it from me, it is not worth losing yourself.
Well done, Amaryllis.
Just had an epiphany. Like who come and sent for me? Why can't they just let me be? I got prosperity. Beauty in the eyes, behold. Cause I got a pot of gold. Sometimes we can't stand the rain. The next yo, we glad it came. A leopard can't change his spots. Pretend something I'm not. It's time to all take a stand. Got roots from the motherland. Let's all remove our masks. In moonlight, yeah, we shall dance. Shaped like an hourglass. Got beauty, brains, and class. But we came to steal the show. Just thought maybe you should know. You're an amaryllis flower, baby girl. You hold the power, beauty like a sunflower. Dancing to the final hour, stand tall. Eiffel Tower, rainbow after the shower, yo. You a sight to see. See, God created you with his fingertips. Took his time to design the cracks on your lips. Gave you movement in your hips that can cause an eclipse. The world is excited just to get a glimpse. You soar like a falcon with moves like Debbie Allen. Wells around an island, you a sight to see. So don't you ever try to change what you weren't meant to be. You stand out in the garden. In fact, you who the village's garden. You ballin' James Harden. Ain't no angels falling over here. Your flaws are beauty marks. You stand your ground like Rosa Parks. Tell the world you don't need their sympathy, no empathy. You're strong, confident, a beautiful Amaryllis. And if they say different, just ask. Yo, what you talking about, Willis? This is that kingdom word. This here what freedom's word. We gon' be live in a minute. We live. We know the sky is the limit. No, don't ask me how, let me finish. Keep quiet. Only the wise gon' get it. Come get it. We got the royal pride. Rock with us through the night. They trying to catch this wave. Surf like we an ocean tide. He know he a hero and he not defined by zeros. He moves so righteously cause he building up that dynasty. Young king, you bless us with your presence. You're a gift and an icon and a legend. They can't hold back what they didn't give to thee. They can't take your strength, your poise, your dignity. It's true, some won't accept your genius mind, your intellect. An architect, the way you design your words like Imhotep, yes. Even when it rains, you come through like thunder. Mystical in every way, baby, you something like the eighth wonder. This world has yet to discover, and we love you the way you are, never trade you for another. This palace was made for us. There ain't no peasants here. We feel the rise of an empire, so we know our time is near. Like how you treat our queens. Now she knows she royalty. So tell her. You're an amaryllis flower, baby girl. You hold the power, beauty like a sunflower. Dancing to the final hour, stand tall. Eiffel Tower, rainbow after the shower, yo. You a sight to see. You're an amaryllis flower, baby girl. You hold the power, beauty like a sunflower. Dancing to the final hour, stand tall. Eiffel Tower, rainbow after the shower, yo.
I knew you'd join me eventually. Come, make yourself at home. Tea? Oh, you're just being modest. I know why you're really here. Just like all the other prying eyes, you want to know more about my deeds, don't you? You've come to witness firsthand Satan in the flesh. It is your belief that I'm some sort of malevolent, inhumane maniac with much disregard for morals, ethics, and of course, the living. You think you figured me out? Well, you're absolutely right. satisfaction of air escaping from a body that has seconds left to live. Having any remorse would do my indescribable deeds a great dishonor. So sympathy? I have none. For who has had sympathy for Lester? No one ponders on the beginnings that foster such vicious acts, do they? For we are not inherently evil. Lester. I'd hear my mother call in the lightest of whispers. I'd stay hid in my closet, knowing like any other time they'd find me with ease. But any additional time I had apart felt comforting.
Lester, you come out here right now. Right now. You hear me? I find you. When I find you, you'll be screaming mercy!
No, Mom! Leave me alone! I'm sorry! No! Please, no! Stop! I'm sorry! Please, no! No, I'm sorry!
Come out of there right
now!
now! Right now, you have to!
I'm sorry!
You little cowardly boy! It's always the same! You're always sorry about something stupid! You are not to define me anymore!
I'll never forget the sound of my father's footsteps approaching. Click, clock, and when it stopped, what they would do to me, no one could fathom! On the surface, a solid substance. But the insides, molten rock, and fragments of a bruised being waiting to erupt. And when it does, years of torment, agony, and insecurities comes to a boil. The life of a broken man unravels, and the demon who everyone has come to hate only wants to mask his fraudulent lifestyle. He is, in fact, a weak, faint-hearted coward. Afraid to show any emotion and fear, they will see him for what he truly is. A man devoid of love. But I won't bore you with long anecdotes. So tell me about you. Or you. What about you in the back? Oh, don't all speak at once. Entertain me with your ill will and wrongdoing. Speak! You and I are no different. You think no one knows what you have done or what you're going to do? He sees all things. What I've done, what you've done. I see faces of those who I've done great harm. I hear voices and screams every time I attempt to rest. I know all too well you'll reap what you sow. I see shadows of Lucifer's arm coming to seal my fate. So, what are you putting into the world, I wonder?
40 acres in the mural was the money spent. It was our bloodshed and our tears, but this establishment raised our kids up in the hood in this environment. Can you tell me, Mr. Jim, where the fire went? They claim that they superior, flames around the exterior, hell, kind of interior threats to bring some fear to your attack. Dancing with Lucifer, priest brings in the crucifer. Wonder what they gon' do to you. Wonder what they gon' do. Money, power, and greed, all they need to watch you bleed. Genocidal maniacs and man-made mechanics, spiritual soul bandits, smile, picture candid, laughing at the side of your pain. Evil acts for fame, but maintain all of the innocence, relevant, hitting evidence relevant to our history. Feel the natives' misery, truth turned into mystery, sold into an injury, slaves or sold as entities, friends revealed as enemies. Welcome to the free land where it costs to be a free man. You're the more to pay the price when living life under Uncle Sam. They'll sell your daughters quicker than Jordans, then take your son's lives before the start of new mornings. Yeah, so where's the cure for the sickness? We're spending money while we're spending on the riches. You see the poor, but it's survival of the fittest. Shots fired, our witness will surely fall crickets, cause they only ever plead the fifth. No life will never breathe again. Evil takes another win, caught up in the system, mentally in prison. 2020 vision couldn't make this any clearer. The writing's on the wall, but the reflections in the mirror. They're reckless, they'll grab a noose and fit it to you like a necklace. Evil isn't born, evil must be taught. But if you start talking money, watch how evil can be bought. Yeah.
Hustlers don't sleep but got American dreams. Blood in, blood out, that's what America means. Lady Liberty ain't virtuous, it's dirt on a scene. Tap your brother just to get your 40 acres redeemed. Ha, the plot thickens, the clock clicking, the block tripping. Feel my pain, can you blame me? I can't stop sipping. Try church, see if it works. There is no difference between a saint and a sinner. Neither's living. Dear God, can you hear me? I come up close and say it clearly. I give my heart to you sincerely. Just make my enemies revere me. It's a tough road with many toes and plenty slopes. We sling crack for Gucci, Dolce, and Kenneth Cole. Free all political prisoners, let them go. And how it's supposed to be, we'll never know.
I'm thinking of taking forensic biology this semester. I read the course and it sounds interesting. Mom.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I'm listening. Go ahead. What were you saying about
I
what
get
classes?
it. You're worried about Toby. I think we should...
We're not going to discuss it now.
Mom, I already know.
Know what?
That Toby doesn't have a heart. That's why he's always so angry, right?
Gabby, take your dishes to the kitchen and get ready for school. You had no business telling her that.
Mom, she was already picking up on it. She kept asking me questions.
She's a child, Nicole. She doesn't need to be
But
worried
Mom,
about these things.
Kids grow up. They have to live in the same crazy world. It doesn't skip kids because they're young. Toby wasn't always made of tin and steel. This world changes people.
I don't want her exposed to this.
Mom, I'm old enough to understand. You don't have to hide the truth from me anymore.
Gabby, listen, baby. You still have your innocence and your youth. And I just want you to focus on being a kid, that's all.
But I'm worried about Toby. How come he doesn't have a heart?
Beneath the stick, your brother has a heart. Somewhere. He lost it when he got to high school. He just has to find it deep within himself.
But what if he doesn't find it?
It's time for school. Nicole, take your sister to get ready. Sit down. Where have you been these past few days? Your sisters are worried sick about you, and so am I.
They're not my sisters, and you're not my mother.
Toby! I've raised you since birth. I deserve more respect than that. Listen, I just want you to talk to me. What's going on with you? Is it your classmates at school? Is it your father again? Listen, you have to talk to me if you need help. You can't keep it all bottled up inside. Listen, everybody needs somebody. I can be that person if you let me. I feared this would happen.
I worked at it for years to be human, but I'm done trying. Mom, I'm sorry, but it's too late for me. I'm sorry I couldn't be the man you raised me to be.
No, it's not too late. It's not too late to find your heart. Listen, there's no sense in searching for something that's already inside of you.
I'm done waiting for the world to realize that I even exist.
No. Toby! Toby, come back! Toby! Hello? Yes. My son Toby. I'm afraid he's going to do something unimaginable.
Another one gone too soon. See your face tonight in the moon. Tell heaven to make room. Why? Another one gone too. Another one gone too soon. See your face tonight in the moon. Tell heaven to make room. Why? Another one gone too. More afraid to cry than I am to die. Hoping one day we can touch the sky. Should've known better. Times doesn't wait that we had forever. It's too late growing old together. Just just one day, change our lives forever. How you gonna play God's hands, take a life I never understand? Are you just a madman, life of a 10 man? Help me understand, man. Were you not hugged enough, loved enough? Bad childhood, did you have it rough? Saying to yourself that you had enough? Yeah, and a child cries, this piece of you die. But on the flip side, we keep wiping our eyes, saying why? I don't wanna cry today. Guess I gotta find a way. Mission man, by the way. Running out of words to say. Look, I'ma miss you for the rest of my life. You ain't gotta ask me twice. Asking gotta help me through the night. Cause this world can't be right. Just can't say goodbye. Can somebody tell me why? This world can't be right. Another one gone too soon. See your face at night in the moon. Tell heaven to make room. Why? Another one gone too. Another one gone too soon. See your face at night in the moon. Tell heaven to make room. Why? Another one gone too. Strange how we heard them shots. Strange how they pulled that Glock. Weird, you was in your hood, you was on your block when that gun got cocked. Tell me who pulling these triggers? Why they keep pulling these knives? Why they playing judge and jury? Hand a death sentence right down to these lives. Don't they know that they don't come back? Don't they know that they won't return? Have you ever felt the pain of the loved one who went out, never made it back home? Why the good ones gone too soon? Why we don't get to say goodbye? Why'd I think that I had forever just to lose you in a blink of an eye? Yo, no second chances, no do-overs, and no life repeats. Just weary eyes and funerals and judgment day receipts. Do we live differently knowing that there's no time to spare? If death is near, do we feel it in the atmosphere? I guess you just never know. I was just unaware. It was your time to go. Never said life was fair. I guess you just never know who's leaving up out of here. And if it's my time to go, Lord save me my spot up there. Another one gone too soon. See your face at night in the moon. Tell heaven to make room. Why? Another one gone too. Another one gone too soon. See your face at night in the moon. Tell heaven to make room. Why? Another one gone too.
Oh, Diane, I don't understand how you both are so calm. This is phenomenal news. A black-owned bank. I mean, this will bring us tremendous support and financial services to our community.
Not to mention what it's going to do for all of us business owners in here. Those other banks don't want us to succeed, let alone grant us the financial support we need to grow our own businesses. But Eugene, my brother, I'm so proud of you. You're going to be a pillar for our young kings and queens.
And thank you, sir. You know I always appreciate your kind words.
I'm serious. You mark my words.
Diane, I remember when we were kids, you used to always say, you're going to go after your dreams and what you want. Even Eugene, huh?
Oh, stop it.
I heard that. And yes, she chases her prey.
Don't you go starting. I've never chased you, and you know it.
Well, I don't know about all of that.
Eugene, you know you're not going to win this one. We never do. We just go along with the flow. If she says the blue car is red, what color is the blue car?
Red.
My man.
But enough about us already. Please, tell me about this insurance company that you guys have started.
Mom, Dad, guess what? Mr. Ray said I can come and see his bakery and...
Christopher! I've taught you better than that. When adults are talking, you do not interrupt. Okay, sweetie? Now, what do you say?
Excuse me.
He's gotten so big.
Come here, son.
Diane, he's handsome.
You're excited about what you're seeing here tonight, huh? These are all business owners. And when my time is up, I'm going to hand my business down to you. And then you'll be able to pass it down to your children. You like the sound of that, don't you?
Then I'll be boss.
Yes, son. And you'll be boss. But in the meantime, do what your mom says. While the rest of us are down here having dinner, you stay upstairs with the other children, okay?
Okay, Dad.
All right.
Eugene, I haven't seen you in so long.
Hello, Deborah. How are you and how have you been?
I'm fantastic. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you so much. And I want to thank you for all the support that you've given us.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'll see you inside, okay?
Yes, indeed.
Awesome.
May I have your attention, please? Excuse me, may I have your attention, please? I want to thank you all for joining us this lovely evening. This is our first Black business banquet, and we plan to have many more to celebrate, honor, and acknowledge the greatness in this room. In addition to you all looking so beautiful, give yourselves a hand for all the amazing work you're doing in our communities.
What is this that you're speaking of?
You talk about the black dollar? This will make millions and change generations for sure.
Our children and their children will know us by our legacy. Our dedication, hard work, and wisdom will help to shape our communities into kingdoms, our daughters into queens, and our sons into kings. And despite it all, there's a beauty in our pain. We've come a long way, but we're not there yet. but along the way, we will celebrate our milestones. So with that said, tonight, we celebrate our excellence.
Dad! No! Daddy! No! Come on, Daddy! Come on, Daddy! I need you! Gig, remember? Come on, Daddy! Daddy!
Our daughters be popping pills. Our sons be popping pistols. Killing one another over Mary, Jane, Molly, and Crystal. Methods that never get us anywhere. Everybody yelling out life for me ain't been no crystal stare, but I'm still trying to figure out how it is that we got here. Like, how did we get here? See, in the 1980s, the Contras were hard pressed for monetary needs. But at the same time, the CIA was on a high road to greed. There began the drug traffic on the freeway. Ricky Ross was just a pawn in a chess game. But they weren't protecting kings, and we didn't protect the throne. See, why does it take us so many years to build an empire just for the burn down like Rome? I often gotta wonder what happened to our loyalty. We took the glittering gold in exchange for our royalty. You know what, you right. You see, this was the epidemic that killed off kings and queens, turning our black business owners, mothers, and fathers to crack fiends. I mean, just picture the scene. Emotional stream of broken dreams and broken spouses. Our family dinner traditions now replaced with daily meetings in crack houses. You see, they planted the seeds in our neighborhoods to stop the growth of Negroes, while the crack dealers on the street became the KKK heroes. But they forgot, when you plant a seed, it grows. It spread throughout the nation like wildfire, taking over neighborhoods by the column, by the row. Look at us now, got us all standing on death row. They said, these niggas are on the loose now, but hold on to the catching pole, cause we got them by the noose now. They placed crack in our hoods and told us, you got the juice now. But that crack surely made us thirsty. See, they were washing their hands in a matter while our hands were getting dirty. Yeah, but we didn't have to take the drugs. We could have simply walked away, but now we share part of the blame because we inhaled this powdery substance just to clear our minds until we cleared our minds of the history of our ancestors being chained to slavery. Now another black man's blood lies on the hands of a black trigger man. Got me questioning and wondering why he had to pull the trigger man. See, this was the epidemic that killed kings. So much far different from the epidemic that killed King. See, when Martin died through a nightmare, we saw a dream. But when a king dies of cocaine, his lasting image is of a fiend. But do you remember when we used to get high off a different type of high? Like how high? Even when we had the blues, we used jazz to get by. Listening to Billy on the holiday. Bill Withers said, ain't no sunshine, but Nat Cole said, smile today. Yeah, we were people that always stayed in tune. We were also great educators like Mary Bethune. And whenever we got lost, we followed the compass that God created with the stars in the sky and called it the Big Dipper, even though Jim Crow was killing us off like Jack the Ripper. We survived so many eras of genocide, from the homicide to the cotton field, from the days when bodies hung from trees like Christmas ornaments, as crosses burned in our front yards as to remind us of the hooded arsonists. We survived beatings and tear gas at the marches in Selma, Alabama. We showed proof of strength long before they made cameras, so this crack era shouldn't be any different. You know, I wish we could just dig up our graves and reunite with our souls. I wish we could open our hearts to remove the coal. I wish we could march 1 million miles back to our kingdoms, back to our thrones. Even if it means walking with blood on our souls, I wish... What am I saying? I mean, the words that I'm saying, do they mean anything? Will we ever reach back for our dreams? Or are we the next generation to kill off kings and queens? Somebody tell me, how did we get here?
Some people will see a homeless man and see a man who lost his way. I see a man who stopped dreaming. A person formed from a collection of memories that make up their life story. There is a good and bad side to memory. Sometimes we forget the bad, and that's good, but often we forget the good, and that's bad. All the hopes and dreams we have bottled up inside of us, we simply forget. We forget who we are, our purpose in life, and who we were meant to be. There's a beauty in every moment, and every moment a chance to celebrate life's little accomplishments. We were given this free body wrapped up with everything we need to succeed inside of us. The simplest things teach us the greatest lessons, mainly that our youthful dreams have meaning and how magical life would unfold if we only believed. What is success anyway, other than achieving the goals we set for ourselves? Maybe when we were too young to think they even meant anything. We create ourselves by the chances we take to simply go for it. We won't need a break from life if we just start living and not only existing. No longer the prisoner of self-reflections, but someone free in a world where ideas and talent mean something, hopefully to the person that understands that they themselves mean something.
It's summertime now, I haven't seen you in a minute. Guess you getting drunk right now, but come see me when you're finished. You been fading in the background in case you haven't noticed. Let's go back when you were 13, when I first had your focus. You were vibrant, talented but silent. A little work needed to change a few things, but you started rearranging things. You were a whole new person. Look, you hustle more than you're working. You used to try to reach me, I was up in the stars. Now you don't think to seek me cause you locked behind bars. I'm just a raisin in the sun. I tried to raise you like my son. I just knew we'd make it out the hood. When all was said and done, you run. You're still there, and I'm still waiting. Yeah, I've been here, look, I've been patient. Said you still believe, though I know you faking. Sincerely me, some silly dream. You used to tell me all the time that one day I'd be a reality, but you only lied to me. Gave me up just to get high, selling drugs just to get by, but you're talented beyond the eye. I thought we run the world, just you and I. We used to talk all the time, but now I don't even cross your mind, yeah. I've been walking around, your mind has been empty. Kick me out of my spot, tell me who else is renting. Bury me in marijuana clouds. Now my thoughts don't speak too loud. Red eyes and cotton mouth. Too high to leave the house. Too lazy to reach back for me. Man, we used to be a team. Huh. Remember me? Dream. The thought of losing you is just absurd. But what happens to a dream deferred? Guess you'll figure that out as your head turns gray. And you realize my absence is the price you paid. We made a crazy team, and we still can even when you're 83. See, I don't expire and I won't evaporate. Yeah, you're grown up now, but it's never too late. You'll be back again, I'm praying on it. I haven't let go yet, yeah, I'm staying on it. Don't quit on me, I promise you I'm not just some silly dream. It's me calling you again. Yeah, I'm just checking in. Hope you're doing well, my friend, cause I'm still rooting for you to win. Your ex-husband still adores you, and your kids been praying for you, and God still has you in his plan. But I see you no longer a fan, man. Why can't I reach your soul? Or have you sold it already? Crazy how an empty heart can be so heavy. Steady, walking this road to nowhere. Remember when we were a pair? Remember when we used to care? Hello? Are you there? It's 15 years later, haven't changed your behavior. And time hasn't been fair, I see your signs of gray hair. Your kids are grown now, and their kids are growing up, wow. I visit them from time to time, but you're always on my mind. I wish the love was reciprocated, but all your visions have faded. True statement, dreams are never dated. So I'll forever be here waiting for you to return to your head. Flashbacks of you when you was a kid, waiting. Remember me? Dream, sincerely.
Hey, hun. I just got off. I'm on my way home. I know you're probably asleep. But give me a call if you get this before I get in. I love you.
Mommy?
Claire, what are you doing up?
I'm hungry.
I know. You go back to bed, you won't feel it anymore, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And in the morning, I'm gonna make us a big breakfast. You like pancakes, right?
Uh-huh.
Make a huge stack of them. And then I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna tickle you. Okay, so I want you to go back to bed and then I'll be up in a little, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Isaac, where are you? You said you were gonna pick up food like 4 hours ago. Clara is hungry and I'm waiting for you. You do this to us every time. When are you gonna man up? Call me back.
Hey babe, sorry I missed your call. It's a little after 12, so let me be the first to say happy birthday. All right, babe. See you when you get in. Love you. Bye.
Isaac, ¿dónde has estado?
I told you I was getting breakfast. You want my cereal? Tú eres loca, yo.
You leave in the middle of the night and you come back early in the morning as if everything is fine.
I told you I was taking care of business.
Business? Business is here. Home in this house.
Lucille, what you think I was out there doing, huh? I'm trying to provide for you and Clara.
By disappearing? By bringing home scraps?
Lucille, look, I know these past few couple of months been hard for me. Been real difficult. But I've been trying to find work. Ain't nobody hiring. And you know this. Look, you could just at least acknowledge that I'm trying, baby.
Trying? Trying doesn't feed mouths or pay bills. Isaac, I am tired. You are draining the last bit of sanity that I have left.
Lucille, I know.
Tú necesito tú.
Lucille, I know.
Isaac, What did you do?
Lucia, listen.
Isaac, what did you do?
Lucia, listen.
What did you
Lucia,
do?
stop.
What did you do?
Lucia, stop. Lucia, stop. Listen, please. I did something.
God, where are you? Please, tell me something. It's been days since I heard from you. Talk to me. My wife. She's dead! Without reason, without warning. Why, God? Why? I was faithful, prayerful, but where were you? God, I needed you. She needed you. No more. No more.
How long, Lord, must I call for help? But you do not listen, or cry out to you violence, but you do not save. Why do you make me look at injustice? Why do you tolerate wrongdoing? Destruction and violence are before me. There is strife and conflict abounds. Therefore the law is paralyzed, and justice never prevails. The wicked hem in the righteous, so that justice is perverted.
I said, just give your life to the Father. Why? He looked at me and said, why bother? Why? How he gonna change my life? Couldn't even save my wife in the blaze of a knife in the middle of the night from a man with spite. Tell me how your God gonna make this right? How he gonna change my life? How he gonna save my life? He said, I dwelled in the pulpit every night going through it. Prove it. Jesus on the main line, hello. Maybe prayers don't reach from the ghetto, or maybe he ain't pay his bill. Maybe your God ain't real. I got nothing left to feel, a time to kill. No longer will I pray and kneel. Tell me how your God gon' heal. She said, I'ma take this shot, I can heal no more. I'ma pop this pill till I feel no more. I'ma lose my mind, it ain't real no more. I'ma let it kill my core. Wait, but you claiming you the answer. But where was you? My mother had cancer. Where was you? And I was standing in the graveyard when my pops died, Mr. Savior. How you gonna change my life? Tell me when my man got life. Trying to hold my kids at night, crying cause I ain't been right. No, I ain't been right. And truthfully, you ain't really been a friend to me, or you the father ain't no kin to me. So someone once said you was sent for me, pay for my sins for free. But how do I come to you sinfully? I am the start of the end. I am the end of the start. I could put things all together, or I could just pull them apart. I could breathe life in a soul. I could take a soul from a life. No, at the end of the day, I am the source of the light. I am the start of the end. I am the end of the start. I could put things all together, or I could just pull them apart. I could breathe life in a soul. I could take a soul from my life. No, at the end of the day, I am the source of the light. And God said, listen to my words in the Bible, a killer or a cycle. I could turn them all to disciples. I could change your life with my eyes closed. Hard for you to see with a blindfold. And yes, I heard all of your prayers, cause I have always been there. Carpenter, man, I can use the wicked. Touching my cloth, I can heal the sickened. But I say souls over flesh. Nothing but breath escapes death. Temporary life never lasts forever. I'm sending my blessings on down. I still love you, my child, though we ain't talking a while. I need you to come home. You've been gone for too long. I gotta change your life and you let me in. It's time for you to be born again. God said, I'm the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. Forgiveness here for all your sins and all your flaws. I don't call it qualified, I qualify to call. You should know by now, and I can right your wrongs. You can seek me when your whole world crashes. Nailed through his palms, back hit with the lashes. It's the the Trinity, call it triple action. Suffer no more, cause it's Christ with the passion. Watch me as I change your life. You don't even know you've been healed by stripes, but only if you let me, you be set free. It gets hard sometimes, but I do care. In the eye of the storm, I'll be right there. You can trust me, I can ease the hurt. I can find you where you are in the streets of church. Search. I am the start of the end. I am the end of the start. I can put things all together, or I can just pull them apart. I can breathe life in a soul. I can take a soul from a life. No, at the end of the day, I am the source of the light. I am the start of the end. I am the end of the start. I can put things all together, or I can just pull them apart. I can breathe life in a soul. I can take a soul from a life. No, at the end of the day, I am the source of the light.
Look at the nations and watch and be utterly amazed. For I am going to do something in your days that you would not believe, even if you were told. I am raising up the Babylonians, that ruthless and impetuous people who sweep across the whole earth to seize dwellings not their own. They are feared and dreaded people. They are law to themselves and promote their own honor. Their horses are swifter than leopards, fiercer than wolves at dusk. Their cavalry gallops headlong. Their horsemen come from afar. They fly like an eagle swooping to devour. They all come intent on violence. Their hordes advance like a desert wind and gather prisoners like sand. They mock kings and scoff at rulers. They laugh at all fortified cities by building earthen ramps to capture them. Then they sweep past the wind and go on. Guilty people whose own strength is their God.
You know why she really got that award, right? Oh, come on. You know.
It's just like a trend, Cindy. Just give it enough time and it will pass.
I mean, 5 years. 5 years I flipped the city on its head as tech leader. And they turned Technologist of the Year award into some affirmative action handout trophy. What's their infatuation with Kendra anyways?
A black woman computer scientist? That's like water in the desert.
Yeah, well, I wonder what she had to do to get there.
It's not polite to stare. And if it satisfies your wonder to know how I got here, I studied hard. I put myself through school working 2 jobs, beating odds that you never imagined. I climbed the ranks excelling in my work, just like anyone else here. That's how I got here. And I won't feel sorry for doing so.
Congratulations, Kendra.
Thank you so much, Carol.
I am so happy for you.
Congratulations.
That's gotta be hard.
Yeah, but I find the job rewarding.
Not the job, Rachel. I mean, home. It's gotta be hard juggling your job and housework, raising 2 kids and whatnot. It just seems.
Aren't you an engineer and also a father?
Yeah, but it's different.
Sorry, how's it different, Mike?
You're leaving? You're just gonna let them push you out of a job you worked your whole life to get?
You think it's that simple? You don't know how it feels. Day in, day out. The looks, the stares, the commentary. I can take my talents elsewhere.
Of all the people, I get it.
Then you understand what it does to people.
Fahad, I can't compare our lives, but I know a thing or two about being judged. Enough to know that you've got to be much stronger than it.
This is where we differ. I don't think I'm weak for throwing in the towel. I just know my worth, and I know when I'm not wanted.
Luke, I've worked at this company for over 9 years, and you're telling me there's no opportunity for me to work up, regardless of my work ethic?
And what about my proposal? 7 weeks and no update. Are they even considering it anymore?
Ladies, I've spoken to the board. Really, there's nothing more I can do.
Wait, please. Can you try again?
Gina, they want a specific look to represent the company. A plus-size fashion brand just isn't what they want at the moment.
What?
But for what it's worth, I think it's a great idea. Amara, some people just are not ready. Change scares people. We'll just have to wait for the world to catch up.
What does that even mean? It's because of my faith, isn't it?
Ladies, I will do whatever I can on my end. Your work is admirable. They're the ones who are missing out, not you.
Yeah, so if we can just get the contract signed on Monday.
Monday morning.
Yeah.
You must be
definitely.
Ruben Dillard's. I'm Ricky Javis, and it's a pleasure to finally put a name with the face.
I-
Now, before you say anything, I just want to say I've heard a lot about your company. I think I make a great part of your team. If you have a few minutes, I'd like to discuss with you.
What?
Champagne, thank you. Sir, if you wouldn't mind excusing us, we have some business matters we'd like to discuss. Oh. There you go.
I'm Ruben Dillard's, CEO of Dillard's Tech Solutions.
I'm Frank. I just work for him. Well, I think Murphy's software firm is also hiring.
Time is running out. You must complete the mission or else your journey will end here. Time is running out. You must complete the mission or else your journey will end here. Time is running out. You must complete the mission or else your journey will end here. Good luck.
It's okay. Somebody's coming for us.
Time is running out. You must complete the mission or else your journey will end here. Time is running out. You must complete the mission or else your journey will end here. Time is running out. You must complete the mission or else your journey will end here. Time is running out. You must complete the mission or else your journey will end here.
They teared you down for your thick thighs. And yes, they mocked you, cause you slanted eyes. Okay. Persecuted you for your dark skin. Wouldn't let you fly, you from Pakistan. Yelling you don't belong, Mr. Mexican. Tear down your faith cause you're Christian. Blamed it all on you, cause you're Muslim. Can't get a job if you don't look like them. Huh? Nah, knocking, they ain't letting us in. Why? Tired of losing what it's like to win. And yes, a trailer park can be a palace. Yeah. And yes, a homeless man can be stylish. And yes, a ghetto girl can be the princess. Watch us march right up to the entrance. Come on. Yeah, we ain't looking for a vengeance, but we come to knock these doors off the hinges. Let's go. You got a dream, you gotta chase it. And you don't need permission, gotta take it. See, I don't know about you, I gotta make it. Cause tomorrow ain't a thing, so while you're waiting, but stay patient. They tell you no, just show them yes. They'll block your road and put your faith up to the test. Count it all joy when it's all wrong. And still let them know that you do belong. Yeah, this world can be brutal, but you don't really need no approval. I heard God when the wind blow. If there's a locked door, there's a window. It's a new era that I mention. New days, new times, new visions. Step away if you ain't down with the mission. And we don't knock, we kicking doors off the hinges. They said you down for your thick thighs. And yes, they mocked you, cause you slanted eyes. Okay. Persecuted you for your dark skin. Wouldn't let you fly, you from Pakistan. Yelling you don't belong, Mr. Mexican. Tear down your faith cause you're Christian. Blamed it all on you, cause you're Muslim. Can't get a job if you don't look like them. Huh? Nah, knocking, they ain't letting us in. Why? Tired of losing what it's like to win. And yes, a trailer park can be a palace. Yeah. And yes, a homeless man can be stylish. And yes, a ghetto girl can be the princess. Watch us march right up to the entrance. Come on. Yeah, we ain't looking for a vengeance, but we come to knock these doors off the hinges. Let's go. Mine, what's yours, what's this? Even heroes come home with war scars. Fighting for the vision, the purpose ain't nothing basic. Playing on your cards, just watching how you place it. Focus on the game, keep steady, don't be complacent. See, you got the king in the palm of your hand. The night's gonna move on demand, but you gotta follow God's plan. So if you fall, you can stand. And I don't know about you though, but I don't really need no approval. I heard God when the wind blow. If there's a locked door, there's a window. It's a new era that I mentioned. Yeah, new days, new time, new vision. Step away if you ain't down with the mission. We don't knock, we kicking doors up off the hinges. They teared you down for your thick thighs. And yes, they mocked you, cause you slanted eyes. Okay. Persecuted you for your dark skin. Wouldn't let you fly, you from Pakistan. Yelling you don't belong, Mr. Mexican. Tear down your faith cause you're Christian. Blamed it all on you, cause you're Muslim. Can't get a job if you don't look like them. Huh? Nah, knocking, they ain't letting us in. Why? Tired of losing what it's like to win. And yes, a trailer park can be a palace.
Congratulations.
And yes, a homeless man
You
can be
completed the mission.
And yes, a ghetto girl can be the princess. Watch us march right up to the entrance. Come on. Yeah, we ain't looking for a vengeance, but we come to knock these doors off the hinges. Let's go. Brother, did you know? My brother, did you know that you got that right? Sister, did you know? My sister, did you know that you got to fight? My neighbor, did you know? My neighbor, did you know that you got that right? Stranger, did you know? Listen, stranger, did you know that you got to fight?
I had the craziest dream.
Well, if you don't mind my asking, I'd like to know what it's about.
Let's just say our tomorrow will be different from today.
Wow, I like the sound of that. I'll walk you down.
You said you needed to talk to me?
I need you to listen.
What's wrong? You don't sound too well. You're hurting, aren't you? Who is hurting you?
April, sweetie, who you talking to?
Mom, something's wrong with Mother Earth.
Honey, the earth is fine.
You're leaving? How long? Why are you going away?
Father, I'm sorry. There's nothing more I can do in this time. I'm sorry.
Show me. I want to see. You can't go. What happens to the rivers and the rest of the trees? What happens to the birds and the flowers? You die without me. We need you. I'm sorry.
Sweetie, what has gotten...
There! We can film right there! Let's go live. This is Maya James, reporting from Philadelphia Channel 4 News. It's been 8 months since the earth began dying at the hands of man. Mother Earth has left us food, water, and other resources are low. The land is dry, and water is becoming more and more scarce. By this time next year, humanity may be a thing of the past. The human race is becoming extinct. We have only ourselves to blame. But if somehow, if by some miracle, we get the chance to do this thing called life again, maybe next time we'll do better. We'll hold on longer. We'll love stronger. We'll fight harder to keep this world whole.
when the ice mountains of Alaska melt, and the ocean and seas continue to rise, and the heat of the Sahara isn't felt, and the fish of the Arctic die, when the creatures of the ocean become ancient, and the birds vacate the sky, and the hungry seals become impatient, and the earth trees can no longer thrive, when the Grand Canyon becomes less a canyon, and the gold of Sierra Leone is no more, and the Mount Everest we've known is no longer standing, and the cold poles of the earth is warm, when the sand of the Caribbean vanish, and Venice has sunken deep, and the wildlife is killed or banished, and the scarred land is nothing but streets, when all we breathe is the polluted air, and the fresh water is no longer fresh, and the ozone layer begins to disappear, and the Amazon is filled with death, when the oil of the Middle East can't be found, and the plantations of America suffer a drought, and volcanoes continue to revise the ground, and the food supply is almost out, when more lives are disturbed by earthquakes, and tsunamis change India for sure, and hurricanes leave nothing in its wake, and the world is damaged forevermore, when we as a people can no longer stand with the problem we've created on our own. Will this be the extinction of man, as Earth becomes a planet, no longer a home?
For coming out today to help us look for my son Darren. And I know it's been a long day and a lot of you have already left, but we really appreciate you coming out and helping us look for him. We just ask that you continue to keep us in your prayers as we pray for a safe return for my son Derrick.
Yes, ma'am.
But I know somebody saw something. I know somebody knows something.
Speak up. Somebody saw something.
I know somebody knows what happened to my baby.
Yeah. Yo, I thought they were your friends, but why they run? They ready with the hammers, but steady dodging the gun. Feel like you in the slammer, you're on me, count down to one. Calculating, debating, not sure of the true outcome. Are you the major lieutenant? Are you the sergeant? So sure you pulling triggers, be careful, you could be target. Body sold on this market, chosen one so for bargain. You looking for the fathers when the closest hit the hardest. And they know just where the heart lives. Truth is like not easy cause it's ruthless. 30 pieces of silver just for the kiss of Judas. Only to rise again though they never thought he could prove it. Don't be stupid. You better be prepared before the storm, for the storm. Yo, you better be prepared before it comes. Hey yo, I thought they were your friends, but why they run? Why they run? Thought they were your friends, but why they run? then it's hard to cry. Why is it the ones you think you trust always the ones to lie? I felt it pierce my flesh as it exit my spine. Blood on your hands, and all of it's mine. Backstabbers, hard snatchers, yeah, I missed the signs. See, I was walking blindfold, the blind leading the blind, but I can see it clearly now. Picking up from the ground, you tried to bury me, you tried to silence me.
We'd like to thank you all for coming out today to help us look for my son Derrick. And I know it's been a long day and a lot of you have already left, but we really appreciate you coming out and helping us look for him. We just ask that you continue to keep us in your prayers as we pray for a safe return for my son Derrick. But I know somebody saw something. I know somebody knows something.
Get rid of the body.
I know somebody knows what happened to my baby.
Knife into my back, well, where they do that at? Tears flowing as long as the Nile. Skip the hearing, straight to the trial. But I'm still pushing on, call it life support. I call you guilty, before we reach the court. You could use the scars across my back as evidence. I know that you can't trust everyone. You ain't that evidence.
You better be prepared before the storm, Yeah, you better be prepared before it comes. Hey, yo, I thought they were your friends, but why they run?
Yo, why they run,
Thought they were your friends, but why they run?
Don't be silly, you hanging with it wrong crowd. I hope you hear me. You get one life, one time. Don't be silly, come on and sing along. If you feel me, you get one life, one time. Don't be silly, you hanging with it wrong crowd. I hope you hear me. You get one life, one time. Don't be silly, come on and sing along. If you feel me.
You better be prepared before the storm. Yo, you better be prepared before they come. Hey, yo, I thought they were your friends, but why they run? Thought they were your friends, but why they run?
Why they run?
You get one life, one time. Don't be silly. You hanging with it wrong crowd. I hope you hear me. You get one life, one time. Don't be silly.
One time.
Come on and sing along. If you feel me.
Sing along,
You get one life, one time. Don't be silly. You hanging with it wrong crowd. I hope you hear me. You get one life, one time. Don't be silly. Come on and sing along. If you feel me.
Thank you for taking time to come sit down with us today. Again, I'm Warren Colwell, but you can refer to me as the Money Man. Because I'm about that life.
Okay. And I'm Olivia Nope.
We're just gonna get started with some basic logistics here. We both think you are extremely talented and have huge potential.
Thank you.
But there's one problem. I don't even know the nicest way to say this. Olivia, help me out here.
You're boring.
Thank you.
Excuse me? All that conscious, thought-provoking crap that you two put out are not what the masses want. You need less lyrical content and more cursing. It'll make your tracks sound better.
Well said, Olivia. People want to hear lyrics that don't make any sense. You know, songs that don't make them think too seriously about anything in life.
Take our artist, Mumble Kai, for example.
So,
Mumble Kai is everything the consumers want. It's not about talent. It's about his brand, fashion, and his social media numbers.
Drop one of those brilliant lines on them, please.
Money, broccoli, beans, and rice. Ride through my airplanes, cat chasing the mice.
Love it!
Seriously, I don't understand. Lyrics are no longer important. Mumble Kai can release the same track over and over again with the same substance. Change up a few lines, throw in a hot beat, then boom.
Boom.
They'll still buy into it. Get with the program, ladies.
Hey, look, make sure y'all go check out my next 2 albums dropping soon. Trapping while I'm macking while I'm trapping. Real music for show.
Precisely. Now, let's talk about your image.
What about it?
It's too clean. We need men to drool over you. Right now, you two look like you just stepped into freshman year of high school. It's nothing sexy about this at all, Olivia.
I mean, not at all.
I mean, come on, girls. Let's leave the kids bop to the 90s. It's time to sell your souls. We mean records.
And you also need bad publicity. I'm sorry, what? Clearly, these two know nothing about selling albums and filling up seats.
Nothing.
Eli and Lou, you need people to pry into your business. That's what keeps people interested.
That's why we developed the perfect backstory. Meet J.P. Clemens. 7 years in prison. Social media famous for tagging city walls, standing on strangers' cars, and stealing stuff from dollar stores. He's gonna be Lou's boyfriend. And he's gonna cheat on Lou with Eli.
No, wait.
Uh-huh.
I thought I was Eli's boyfriend who cheats on her with Lou.
Same difference, they're twins.
Yeah, all right, whatever. But look, I've been thinking, right? I think we should switch things up a bit.
Okay.
I think y'all should fight over me on social media. Take a couple jabs at each other, post some embarrassing photos of one another, you know, and then I can set it up for a boxing match.
Whoa. JP, take it easy. Don't give him all the details just yet.
Oh, my bad. You right. You guys ain't even see the side chick Clara yet. She just signed the contract yesterday.
This is a service.
Don't be silly. Meet Stephanie Hoover, the best fashion stylist in all of Hollywood.
Stephanie, tell them about your genius idea on how you're going to make them the newest fashion icons in the industry.
We're going to make you two stars. These are my latest designs.
I love the shoes.
What are we looking at? I don't see anything.
Exactly. What you two lackluster twins need is to show more skin, be more revealing. For every red carpet appearance you two will wear. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is definitely going to get more eyes on your projects. Well, modesty is a thing of the past, like your careers before you start, if you two remain clothed.
Isn't she great? Your project doesn't sell. Sell your bodies. You're a genius, right?
Thanks, Warren. You should see my entire collection of clothesless clothes.
I would love to. Before you go and make the biggest mistake of your career, take a look at this deal. $2 million. And all you have to do is sign on the dotted line. Come on. You grew up in the hood. You were raised by your grandparents. You had struggles that anyone in your position would long to run away from, and now you can. And you have nothing to lose. Nothing. But everything to gain.
Thanks, ladies. We look forward to using you. Whew. Oh, tongue-tied today. I meant to say working with you. Oh, there we go.
That was easy.
Before you ask to buy my soul for keeps. Before you try to change my image, give me needles and pills for a polished finish. Tell me my style is vintage, skin blemish just to bring you some business. Force on my reflection to witness, well get this, God doesn't make mistakes. And every flaw he gave me is in its right place. But still I hear them whispering, saying let's make a deal. So you thought I'd be an easy still. See, they can buy your soul if the price is right. Spinning the wheel of fortune, extortion. Only giving your soul back in portions, call it mind distortion. See, we're living in jeopardy. Lord, come rescue me, cause I need you desperately. I used to ask God, yo, why you make me so different? I was on the verge of snapping, smiles cracking, kids laughing. No matter how much I would give the world, it may never love me back. So as long as I wore the Lord's armor, I'd be prepared for the attack. God said, can you hear me now? You're a beautiful piece of art, something like a Basquiat. I'm different now, ask me how. I feed off your aggression, refuse your suppression. My mind is my weapon, I reckon you watch where you steppin'. 2 Timothy 1:7. See, I was made from the heavens. God created kingdoms in the ghetto. No more pulling strings on Geppetto. Angels singing falsetto, dancing on clouds and stilettos. Keep your hypnosis, psychosis, swallow your own doses of poison. Because my mind is clear now, I'm here now.
Some people live their whole lives bounded by a scar, but what if who you're supposed to be is different from who you are or who you chose to be? I've been criticized and ostracized. I took the jokes that killed inside. With all aside, I'm still alive. With all my pride, my head's up high. Spend some days just feeling like an outcast. No obligation, cause I never signed the contract. Conformity is lethal if you let it in, and you can pay the price like it's Adam's sin. Choose the lemonade over the apple gin. Obedience, though doing the right thing gets tedious. Steadfast in my self-control. My innermost thoughts stuck behind this velvet rope. This DNA is so different. This diamond in the rough still glistens. I was raised by my grands, but I know I'm worth millions. We had close to nothing. $1 in a dream was worth more than something. I must have seen faith kept these thin veins pumping like we really want this. And we'll rise up out of the ashes like a phoenix. We couldn't see our weight of our pain, but we believed it. We couldn't sleep many nights, but we kept dreaming. For God has not given us the spirit of fear, but a power of love and a sound mind. I used to struggle for peace, but I found mine. Standing on the gifts given to me. You should know that I second Paul, Timothy. So let the flame blow like a landmine, and let them know that it's that time. Miracle Nate bomb, straight from the horse's mouth, never from the grapevine. I'ma risk being me, never settle for the safe side. Why you settle for the safe side? We never settle for the safe side. We never settle cause it's safe, right? Guide me so I can see clearly. My mind and soul free, they'll never change me. I'll never fold. So guide me, hold me. I'll never change, staying the same. I'll never fold.
I would never blend my paint in someone else's picture. I would continue to be faithful and read my Lord's scripture, for he made me to be unique and not like anyone else. If you don't learn anything from this message, learn to be yourself. You don't have to live in shame, you don't have to die in vain, unless you're one of those who choose to get lost in the game. And I promise, being you shouldn't cost a dime, cause you were created from the most divine. Never follow the world, let them get in line. No fear, only power and a sound mind.
I finally found my reason, yeah, we here for a purpose. Imperfect, but still learning. Our fire may be dim, but it's still burning. Rainy nights turning mornings, hear the birds chirping. Let these words speak to you like it's God's sermon.